So in your role as Chief Compliance and Ethics Officer for UPS worldwide, where does leadership fit into that? I mean, it's a lot of it is about laws and regulations and so on. But speak to us a little bit about what's the leadership component of all that?
Well, it's interesting because many companies put ethics and compliance versus compliance and ethics. So leads which, right? So those that are ethical are likely to be compliant, but those that are compliant are not necessarily ethical.
Right.
So I think it plays a huge role, especially at the top. And oftentimes we talk about this idea of an ethical culture. And I really break it into three areas. I call it tone at the top, mood in the middle, and kind of a buzz at the bottom. The tone begins at the top. So your senior management are setting the tone of behavior and what is ethically part of the organization's DNA, what they want to see, out of you. And that tone is really set at the highest levels. But I also say that comes with that tone at the top is sometimes what we call a mattress effect, meaning it only goes so far down into that mattress before it bounces right back up. Sometimes what happens at the corporate office in that environment doesn't look the same as you see within the organization. I think we've seen that with a lot of the things that have gone on with some of these large banks and some of these large companies where there's a lot of talk up here. If you go back and read the statements of Enron around ethics and compliance, they read very well, right? You hear all the conversation at the very top level, but what we knew and know is happening in a lot of organizations is that mood in the middle is very different.